And I'm actually kind of surprised there's not that many footprints through the field or through this area in general. In fact, I think it's only my footprints from the last couple of days. I don't think I did this walk live yesterday, but the trail was finally plowed. So once we get through all this stuff, the walk eventually becomes easier. Whew. Oh yeah, feeling that burn. Walking through this shit's actually a workout, man. Uh-oh. Almost lost my footing. It's almost like a frozen wasteland out here. I'm honestly surprised not many people have brought their kids over here, because there's so much snow here. We could definitely have a huge, like, snowball fort, so to speak, build some walls to have places to provide some cover. There's plenty of snow, that's for sure. I know if this was back in the 90s when I was a kid, my dad would have had us. He would have had us out here. Because back where we grew up, that's what we used to do in our front yard. Huh. Ain't that some shit? Someone left their trash out. Talk about some bullshit. Oh, looks like they finally plowed this parking lot. So that's nice. Cold air, man. You have difficulty breathing, go outside and get some of this freaking cold air. Opens your shit wide up. My foot got stuck. Ugh. Now, when we left, the battery was at 100%. Yes, yesterday? No, day before, when we were out streaming, the phone barely lasted an hour again due to the cold. Oh shit, I almost lost my footing again. Oh, I can see up ahead. Why is the school gonna plow up there, but not right here? Unless, of course, the park rangers came through and, because since that does attach to the trail and there's a bike path, although a bunch of idiots use it as a road because they don't want to drive up into the parking lot and walk around because they're a bunch of lazy idiots. But I guess the park rangers could have came through and, ooh, we just lost our footing. Almost fell. But anyways, at least this is somewhat clear. That or it wasn't the park rangers and it was the school. And the school's just being lazy. And they didn't want to clear off all the sidewalks. Now, although the roads are pretty clear, we're still not going to walk the full route. And we're going to change up a bit again and keep walking on the trail. So, because I don't want to continue the whole route because part of it does go onto the street. And I still don't trust these fucking cars. Yeah, they stopped it right here. Damn. Looks like the bunny rabbit's been out. Looks like the Kansas City's posed for something. Alright. Well, we just got this part of the sidewalk, and up there's another stretch of a sidewalk. And this is all the snow we'll have to walk through for now. Because then, once we get past the YMCA over there, the church has their sidewalk cleared off, and it goes into the trail. Okay, one more stretch. So we gotta keep pushing. Oh man. Oh, my thighs are hurting so much, guys. I have a little issue with my thigh. Well, my thighs. But, damn. Whew. We gotta take a breather. Okay. Trying to stay in track with these other footprints. But it's still got, like, not really fresh snow, but from where the wind pushes it across the top, like we could probably see the patterns where it just blows. And it fills these in a little bit. So your foot, it's not compact. So your foot still sinks down. So the stabilizer in your legs are still working overtime to make up for that. But we're almost to some clear spots. Okay. There we go. So from now on for a while, maybe over the next 45 minutes to an hour, I think, it should all be clear like this in a sense. Until we walk about 2-3 miles, and then we'll cut across the railroad and slide between a hole in a fence to get over to the department stores. Whether the stream lasts that long due to the cold weather or not, oh, that's another story. At least now we can walk normally, or somewhat normally. Still gotta be careful of black ice. Why the hell do I have the hiccups now all of a sudden? What the fuck? I only eat once a day between 16:30 and 17:30. So I definitely shouldn't have the hiccups. Tell you what, the sun's out. It definitely feels warmer. I'm already starting to burn up. I mean, sure, some of that's from walking through the snow. So my blood pressure and everything, is working overtime, pushing through all that snow. But I definitely feel like I'm baking in the sun. Especially since it's right there. Let's see how much the creek has melted today. Okay, that's starting to a little bit. I know it's moving underneath. Because there's like a spot open right here. So that's melted. So I know the water's moving a little bit. And then, I don't know if you guys can see clearly through the twigs. But there's a break. Let's see, where's my finger at? Like right in this area once it refocuses. So the snow's melting and the creek is flowing. Yeah. I still feel sorry for everybody in the state of Mississippi though once all this shit melts. Because all this snow, once it fully melts, it's all going to end up in the river. And the river over here by me will flow in, eventually into the Ohio River. But then the Ohio River is also surrounded by, I think, West Virginia and Kentucky too. And I think southern part of Indiana. So all of our snow will melt into that river. And then the Ohio River connects into the Mississippi. So it's like, there you go, Mississippians, with love from Ohio. Go ahead and hit this. This should activate these walking lights. And we got a guy on our left stopping. I believe they canceled school again too, so the kids are all enjoying a snow day. Yeah, we're already down to 78% battery life, guys. So, with it being as cold as it is, yeah, like even my phone's cold. We'll probably definitely push at least an hour of streaming. Oh, it looks like someone's having difficulties up there. They might need an extra hand. Either they got that truck stuck in gas, or that was just spinning. Damn, he must have slipped sideways. Let's see if we can give him a push. Which way you guys trying to go? That way? Yeah. All right. Get face that way? Hey, Peanut, how you doing? Hey, thanks, yeah. I just came across these guys. Trying to see if we can help them turn it around. Come on. Try backing up a little bit. Wait, is he trying to back up now? Kind of hard to tell. Okay. Yeah. This is right here. Oh shit. Yeah, my boots ain't getting no traction either. Oh, it looks like we got a little bit. Right. You might need to clear out some of the snow on that side. Whew. Yeah. I actually shouldn't even be doing this. My lower back's kind of fucked up. But always got to try to help him possible. We need to get directly behind it. Whew. Well, you got at least out of this position. You just ain't getting traction, man. Hell, you know, it might just be damn easy just trying to see if you can dig out a whole line going all the way down one side. Make sure you watch your foot, man. Whew. See, we just got to be careful ourselves. Well, sorry I couldn't do much. Try to help him as much as I could. Technically, holding the camera wasn't getting in the way at all. But at the same time, man, that guy's stuck. He'll be able to get out eventually, but my boots kept sliding, and you couldn't tell which way his tire was going. And then he would just like be either trying to aggressively going forward or aggressively going backward, and just kept switching it up. And there was a couple times where my foot actually did almost go underneath his tire, well, his wheel. So I was trying to be extra careful as well. But, oh man. Sometimes you're going to be in those situations and you can only do so much. But he's only shoveling a little bit by a little bit. I tried explaining to him that if he just takes the time to shovel out a long area real quick, he'll raise his chances. But he's only doing like a couple scoops here and there around his tires. His tires ain't made for this. And then his truck looks like it's rear-wheel drive only. So one tire will spin, the other one will be locked in place. And he just has no traction. Like you can only help somebody so much. And then, but I mean, if he's still there by the time I get back, I'll see how far they've got, and I'll try helping. Maybe I'll try helping out the other guy in the back. I think that may have been his son, maybe. But this is deep. It's deep, and oh, you can smell all the burned rubber from where he's trying so hard down there. But depending on how they are when we get back down there, because we'll go up here to the bridge, then it deads into a road up here. We'll turn around at the road and we'll come back, and we'll see how they're faring. If they're still in that same spot, and he's not trying to dig out a lot of the snow, or if he's not trying to have, that is his son, if he's not having his son trying to dig out a lot of that snow, they're going to be there for a while. Because what he's trying to do is the simple, classic, let me just get out and dig out a little bit, and then once I get traction, I'll be able to get moving. But in his truck, you can't do that. You're going to have to dig out a lot. He's got to dig out a lot. And he seems to be also in a rush, because he would get out real quick, shovel a lot, and then he would try to hurry up and jump back in and just floor it. Like you can't just floor it. He should at least put his truck in first gear and try. He's probably just putting it in drive. And he has the metal shovel. So all the parts where he was actually getting grip was because he dug it all the way down to the asphalt, and he was able to get, once his tires hit the asphalt, obviously he got traction. But he could be getting frustrated, depending on how long they've actually been there. And if that is his son and he's not careful, he's going to accidentally run his foot over, or even his leg. Because at one point when my leg did slide and my foot almost went under it, right below my knee hit his tire on the sidewall, and I stepped it back real quick, because I'm not wearing steel toe boots. Like, I'm wearing boots, but they're not steel toe. So, and I don't feel like having any broken toes when I'm heading to Asia in April. You know what I mean? And I'm already burning up now. I'm about to unzip my damn jacket. My dad just texted me. He said, "You send me backdoor information again?" I have no idea what he's talking about. And we can see the creek's melting here a little bit, some too. Does she get everywhere? I know I came across Pina from a couple of the other streams. So I've been watching some guys' streams that are over in Saigon. So I'll be back there in April. But I'm currently in the state of Ohio. What's up, man? How you doing? Oh yeah, yeah, that's cool. I'm actually pretty good. I'm actually, although there's so much snow out here, there's hardly any cloud in sight. The sun's like, yo, what's up? I'm burning the fuck up. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's part of it. So I'm up in the state of Ohio, south of, like right up against Lake Erie. We got about, I think from my area of Ohio, we got 12 to 18 inches. Hey, thanks for following. Yeah, we got like 12 to 18 inches and stuff. So like it gets pretty deep in some parts. So like this is all mound up from where they plowed it. But even still, like it comes up about that far on my leg. Some places it's deeper. Like technically, because this is a railroad track, from where uh it's like right here, cushion between these railroad tracks and the trees and shit. It got a decent amount of snow here. But over by where I live, where there's this like big open field park, that shit deep as hell. I've had to walk through it the last couple of days. So I walk about 5 miles or 7 to 8 kilometers, depending on if you use metric or imperial. And fuck, it's like my legs and my thighs and shit. It felt like I was doing leg work all day, just trying to walk across the field. I was down the path a little bit. Looks like this guy and his possible son. I don't know if you saw it, but his truck got stuck. He's in a small rear-wheel drive truck, and one tire keeps sticking, the other one keeps spinning. So he's got zero traction. I was gonna, I don't mind trying to help out the community, especially when we're all stuck in the snow and like in this shit. But I felt like the guy was starting to get a little frustrated. He wasn't really like, I wasn't telling him what to do, but I was like, hey, since you guys are shoveling, you might want to clear out a lot of this area and not just a small portion around your tires. And we're gonna go ahead and turn it back. But he didn't really want to listen. And then when he got back into his truck, he would either floor it forward or try to floor it backward. And he didn't want us directly standing behind his truck because he was wanting to go a specific direction. But I'm thinking, damn, dude, if we could just get you just turned around the opposite way where you came, you'll probably have better luck. And then my boots ain't got the, obviously it's all snow. And then like, once you start compacting it, it starts getting extremely slippery like fucking ice, even though it's still somewhat soft. And, oh man, I just felt like it was about to be a danger area. And since I'm going on vacation in April, I didn't want him to run over my toes or to accidentally run over me, period. Yeah, yeah, there's that too. There's that too. But I know a lot of people won't air out the tires because they're just stuck in that one specific area. Like that road's part of the main road, kinda. Like it's a busier road. So it kind of looks like this path. There is a lot of traction. But over here in the residential areas and then in the alleys where he's at, it looks like this. Not like this, but like that. So there's still all kinds of deep snow that he has to trek through, and his truck ain't getting it. Where in Asia? I've been to Vietnam several times. My second ex is Vietnamese, so I've been to Vietnam a lot. But this time around, I'm gonna go back to Vietnam. But then I also got a buddy and his family in Singapore, so I'm also gonna go visit Singapore for the first time. And then on the way back to Vietnam, because I actually really do like Vietnam, I'm gonna hit up Thailand and Cambodia for like a week each, just so I can, collect some of their currency, see what how it compares economically when it comes to using their currency and shit. So I'll probably just go and hang out at a couple bars there for like those weeks, just so I can visit there for the first time. And then maybe next year or several months, well, probably it'll be next year. Then after I leave, maybe next time I go back, I'll make the trip longer and actually go visit parts of those countries. Let's see. Is the stove still soft? I mean, yeah, it's still technically soft. I mean, it's hardening up. It actually would have been dead funny if that was hard as shit and I would have just kicked the fuck out of it. I've done that before. Like, I saw, like, this right here. I've seen, like, one of these in a parking lot before, and I went to go kick it, and it was frozen in place, and I stunned the shit out of my foot. Am I a 420 guy? Nah. You know, I am 39, and I've never touched the stuff. I've had family members, both immediate and extended, who are drug addicts. I know plenty of people who do it, and I have had friends that do it. I just never done it. The worst that I do is drink alcohol, but I rarely drink alcohol. In fact, the only time I usually drink alcohol is when I'm not in the US. But if I do drink it in the US, it's usually like a half a bottle or a whole bottle on like a special occasion, whether it be for like Memorial Day, Veterans Day, the Marine Corps birthday, or other special occasions if me and all my Marine brothers all want to get together or something. But other than that, I don't really drink. I like to be the guy that, well, I've had people call me around 2 a.m. and they're like, I need help. But if I'm drunk or hungover, now it's a danger for me to drive and I can't go help them. So I'm pretty strict about it. But when I go on vacation, I don't drink heavily. I'll drink maybe about 1 to 3, and that'd be it. When I hang out with a couple of my friends in Vietnam, what I'll do is the most I'll do is drink up to like 6 or 7, like cans. But even then, I'm with technically with people I can trust because I've known them for a while. Where in Thailand am I planning on going? I'm planning on just going to Bangkok. I saw that there's a place there. I think it's in Bangkok called like Soy Cowboy. I might go hang out there for my first time. Just a nice, chill, relaxed area. Nothing big, no big scenes or anything. No heavy parties. Many American vets live in Pattaya. I believe it. I believe it. I'm actually one of my older Marine buddies. He's like 60. He's all like, I swear to God, if I ever divorce my wife this time again, because he's already divorced her once and remarried her. He's like, swear to God, if we get divorced again, I'm gonna live over in Phuket. I think that's how you pronounce it, like Phuket, fuck it, some shit like that. Oh, looks like they finally got his truck moved. Good for them. Yeah, so here's what a lot of the residential and side roads still look like. Like they're all snowed in and slush. Oh, that's fine. It ain't gotta be camera friendly. Like if I do any type of streaming, it'll probably just be walking around town or whatever for probably like an hour. And then I'll probably just kill the camera and just go sit at a bar and go drink some. Yeah, see, like a lot of the alleys, they all look like this. And the guy that was stuck, he was further up a bit. So, yeah, his vehicle got stuck pretty easily. Oh, okay. So Mr. Sins and Chocolate Man and Chocolate Man and my issue is going to be, am I going to be able to remember those names? Oh, cool. Yeah, when I go there and when I do like my streaming in Asia, I'm not going to try, like I mainly do this as a hobby. And I'm only streaming these walks right now because I'm trying to get used to the IRL streaming stuff for when I do go over there. And I'll probably just do it like daily video logs. I probably won't even stream for like no more than an hour a day unless I actually find people to hang out with that I'm cool with. You know what I mean? Ty's called the black people chocolate man. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so right here, this is where that guy was stuck. Like he was right here. And then I helped him get to about right here. But it looks like he eventually got out. Oh, yeah, yeah. At least he got out. I bet he's frustrated as hell, though. Because he was definitely looked like he was getting frustrated. Not like the angry sense, you know, but more like the impatient, I got somewhere I got to be sense. That's why I felt like it was also starting to get dangerous because I was trying to help him. But I also got a bad back and a bad shoulder. That's why I carry my camera in my right hand and not my left. Because my right shoulder, I almost fucked it up when I was in the Corps. And I ended it pretty badly. And it just hasn't been the same. Oh, you're from the UK? Right on, man. What time is it there? Zonda 41. Okay. Okay, so it's 8:16 there. Okay, so it's 3:16. Well, 3:17 here. So we're about a 5-hour difference. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've actually ever really spoke to anybody directly from the UK, so I'm not really for sure about our time zones. Damn, this cold weather already got my phone down to 30. I think like 34, 37%. Oh no, 33%. Been streaming about an hour. Yeah, dude, this cold weather, man, and the battery life on the phone. I don't got any battery packs hooked up to it. See, this guy had the option of slowing down, but fuck me, I guess. Oh, is that how it works? Okay. Well, I know when I get back to my computer too, so I have a back when the crypto boom of like January 21 took off, I think it was. I had made like $9,000 off of Dogecoin after I proved the point to my family that money wasn't the big of a deal. Because my Dogecoin earnings had actually grew all the way to like 27,000, and everyone was like, "Please cash the fuck out." So I let it drop all the way to 9,000, cashed it out, and explained to them, "Money's not a big deal. We shouldn't be chasing it." And I took that money and built up my computer. So I mainly do all my streaming on my computer. So when I get back there, like I'll check it out there and then. But yeah, I didn't know about the whole clicking on the names and seeing chat. How long have I been streaming? Uh, Technically since like 2020, I think. 2021. I mainly do it as a hobby. Just playing games with, just some guys I know, depending on the game, or sometimes just doing some solo gaming. Kick though, I think has only been like over the last like couple of years. I never really got big on, well, not big in like numbers or anything, but like Kick just wasn't really my vibe, I guess. I didn't like how it was compared to, say, Twitch. But that's also because I prefer the Twitch drops, the Amazon Prime free subs, and shit like that. Sure, the payout on Kick I think is actually better, but I think when it came to convenience, so I'm actually multi-streaming right now across all my three platforms. But then when I go to Asia, I'll see what the data plans are like and how it works. And I may do like one platform each day, or I might do like one platform in the beginning of the day and then another platform mainly at night, or switch alternate days or something. Oh, nice. Now, if for some reason, like, if Kick blew up for me more than Twitch and YouTube, then I probably would eventually make Kick my primary. instead of like my third option. Because back at home, sometimes I'll stream on 3 to 5 different platforms just so people I know can all go and like watch the type of video game I'm playing, because a lot of people I know are always asking about the type of video games I play. And I've never done it for like, tips or subs or anything. I've just done it for like a hobby. And then like I started streaming again almost every day this month, but before this month, I think I was on break for like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months of streaming. Maybe popped onto a stream for like a day for 1 month. Okay, AIS. I actually plan on doing both eSIM and physical. That's over there across the creek. There's this big ass field. That shit's deep too. Technically, the snow right here by the train track is deep because that's a ditch. Hey, thanks for the follow, Bo Rats. Appreciate it. You know what gets me the most is we have that big ass open field over there, right? There's hardly any footprints and the field is still smooth. I'm like, if this is back in. Hi, Bo Rats. I know I haven't done it much today, but usually I check behind me periodically on this trail too, because it's unfortunate, but we do have a lot of homeless and drug addicts too. And sometimes they don't give a fuck how cold it is. I saw a guy once a few days ago before the snowstorm hit us, and I saw a dude at the corner of a parking lot just down on all four praying to his crack gods. Dude was so fucking high. Well, more paranoid than what I usually am. When all the vegetation is out in full bloom. Well, guys, we're gonna go ahead and cut the stream here. My phone just told me we've got 15% battery life, and I know while it's streaming and in this cold weather, it's just gonna drop super fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream, and I thank you guys for hanging out with me on this snowy day. I'll catch everybody later. I'm probably gonna do some Diablo 4 hardcore later on today if you guys want to stop by. Peace.